James, you can, or Kenny, I guess, whoever wants to do it. If James,
Yeah, Kenny, go for it. I'll say it's a one-time thing, but sure.
yeah,
All
one
right,
time
I'm doing
thing.
British accent. YOLO.
All right.
You are now entering Now Chat.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Now Chat podcast. This is episode 18. I'm here today with James and Caleb, as well as Kenny once again, and Blair again. Nice to have both of you here.
We are extremely happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Is
So
there...
much enthusiasm. Blair, just yeah. I'm excited
I
to be
guess
here.
I'll-
It's gonna be this whole podcast.
He's like, yeah, I got roped into this one, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah. Bill is not coming. He fit.
Whoa.
Whoa, hold
Oh,
on. I didn't know
should've
this was
said that.
public knowledge.
Should I said that? That's not public knowledge. All right. Well, anyway, Blair's here. Oh my gosh, no! I'm not singing that again.
What?
In case you don't know, I entirely revamped that song to fit Bill Cosby.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I'm debating on whether or not I should keep that in the episode.
This is for me. I'm the one editing
Oh,
this
you're
one.
the
Gave
editor.
me some candy,
Oh,
and then
okay.
he grabbed
Wow.
All right,
That's
enough
pretty
of
good.
that.
quickly slipped something right into my cup of wine.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I've been working on that all day while I was driving on the forklift. All day. It's
Wait,
just like,
Kenny.
dude, why are you so happy? And I'm just like, Bill Cosby.
Wait, Kenny, are you forklift certified?
Yeah. Have been
Oh
for a
my
couple months now.
god.
Dude, just imagine that. My chaotic nature on a piece of heavy equipment.
I feel so
With
bad
a
for everybody who
wonderful
works
horde.
with you.
Dude, I am probably the most popular person alive at this moment.
What'd you
Everyone
say?
thinks I'm psychotic, and I love it.
Kenny said he's the most popular person alive at this moment.
Exactly.
He's got a
The
John
Rock
Lennon
did
complex.
shit on me.
Did you say The Rock?
The Rock.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour, put in the work, put in the... Anyways, guys, on to our intro topic from Rex. She asks, do you think you could live in outer space for a year?
No, everyone but me would be dead. Easily.
Alright. So,
Wait,
to the
that
NASA
doesn't-
people who ever interview Kenny, if he ever decides to go off-world, never let him do that.
No. I will get way too bored way too fast.
And so you start killing people?
I don't know. That's just more of a joke, but
No, but like actually, do you guys think you could live in outer space for a year?
oh
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Unless I have all of my D&D equipment, not a chance.
Are we talking about like in the space station or like in space, like deep in space by ourselves?
Let's see if
there's a
Rex can
crew-
clarify in chat.
Oh yeah. That does
I was,
matter.
I was gonna say, is there like, am I
there-
doing nothing, or do I have like, am I working on the space station like doing things? Because those are two rapidly different things.
Because if you're just like stranded in space doing nothing but solitaire, you're gonna die real quick.
I would say you're gonna go mentally insane
Insane,
along
bro.
with, yeah.
At
See-
least give me a dog.
I don't want to know what you're gonna do with that dog.
No, just like a golden retriever to keep me company.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh
love
my
to
God.
Caleb?
I was no.
What are you doing with the
Caleb,
dog?
where did your mind go?
Caleb?
I wonder. Is there something you want to tell us?
Caleb?
We're not letting this go, by the way, Caleb.
You know, in China, it's a delicacy to eat dogs.
Oh, okay. That's where you're going with it.
Exactly.
Rex
Who's
just
Scooby?
said
That would be me.
Rex just said space station, you don't have to work, you're just doing whatever you can to keep busy for a year in the space station.
Are we
So-
alone?
I would assume not. I would assume it's like a fully staffed space station. So in that case, I feel like I could definitely survive for a year. Like
Oh
I'd
my
be
gosh.
video
Here-
recording everything.
Here's why I feel like it would be cool if I went up there, but no one would let me. I would totally force everyone to play an alien game where someone is just like Murder in the Dark style.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Keep going, Kenny.
And there's one person that no one knows who is quote unquote infected and is silently killing everyone on the ship. But here's
Actually
the fun
killing?
part. Here's the fun part. He's using chloroform and he's hiding the bodies.
The boys.
Only one person knows what's going on.
Yeah, it's straight up Among Us.
It's real life Among Us, even though I don't know what
Stuff
Among Us is.
everyone in the vents. Do you smell that? It smells like a sewer. It's coming from the vents. They shit themselves. I mean, wouldn't you if you got chloroformed out of nowhere?
I feel like that's what happens when you die. I saw that in the South Park episode.
South Park?
Yeah, I saw it in the South Park episode. That when you die, everything just comes out.
Yeah, that's true. I think so.
It's kind of disturbing, actually.
It was
Ew.
also confirmed in Game of Thrones. If there's any
Oh yeah, I think I
scientific
just lost
evidence
connection
behind
for a
that.
second there.
But does anybody else have
mode.
any input on whether or not they could live in that space station for a year? You have things
Isn't
to
it-
do, but
Isn't it true that like if you're in space for at least or like a long period of time, I think it's like at least 9 months, doesn't it ruin your guts? Or like you go back on Earth and then the gravity just messes with your
Your
guts?
bones. It's your bones.
Is it your bones?
So what happens is when you're in space for a long time, you don't have constant gravity and pressure pulling down on your bones and stuff. So like after a while your bones start to like spread apart, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And so you actually get taller in space. You actually gain, I think it was like 2 inches in space.
Dang.
Yeah.
We talking
Like,
about like,
horizontally, not vertically.
like every
and,
kind of bone in your body?
Yeah, pretty much. And so then once you get back on Earth, I can't remember what exactly it does, but it's really bad for you.
That's
Yeah.
insanely cool.
No.
Oh, but dude, what if that was a form of punishment for prisoners of heinous crimes? Like if you got rid of the
Oh my
death
gosh.
penalty, what if this was like a billionaire's version of just straight up yours? No
Okay.
electric chair for you.
Okay, actually though, in certain areas there's a problem of dead bodies taking up too much space.
I think
Oh
you're
my
talking
gosh.
about.
Yeah.
oh my god,
Wait, what? No.
Am I wrong?
oh my god.
I mean, not necessarily. I don't know how to answer
James,
that. Whatever,
James, edit
anyway.
that out of the video or out of
No.
the podcast. Oh,
No,
I said video.
there's a genuine crisis.
But the easiest way to
No.
like deal with that would just be
No.
to shoot them off
No.
into space.
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going with it.
Yeah.
Like, what? I also think about that with garbage, but I feel like there's a reason why that won't work, and I can't
Oh,
remember
that's a
what
bad
it
idea.
was.
Wait, but with dead bodies, what if you just burn them?
Exactly.
No, the real way to deal with this is you bury them vertically.
Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
Saving
smart.
3 times the space.
Or just everyone
Hmm.
gets cremated.
I mean, you could just
Ah.
cremate everybody. And
I want a
then-
graveyard of vertically buried bodies.
You won't even know. It'll
Gotta get the Walking
it'll
Dead
look,
doesn't
back.
matter.
it'll look
Yeah,
exactly
you will.
the
The
same.
headstones will all be in a
doesn't matter.
row.
Oh my gosh, a necromancer just
gosh.
goes to a graveyard. They all try to pop out, but it's just their heads, and all you hear is a bunch of bruh.
Uh,
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 so speaking of conformity, I have
well,
Why?
you also like driving other things with wheels.
yes, the best segues. My dad was actually not my dad. My whole family was watching Dead Poets Society the other night. I don't know if any of you guys have seen
Great.
it.
Oh yes,
movie.
I love that movie.
Great movie.
So I actually have never seen it, and I didn't get to watch the whole thing because I had classes.
Cameron,
and
why
stuff.
are you a film major?
I hate when people do that. When they're like, "You haven't seen this, but you're a film major." That happens constantly.
Bro, you haven't
I
seen
can't see
Inception.
every single movie that exists. I'm sorry.
Okay, but I feel like there should be like a list of movies in order to go into film that you see.
Those movies, none of the ones you're mentioning would be on that list. I'm gonna just let you know. Most of the films that you have to watch to be like a film person are from like the 30s.
Say what?
Yeah, most movies I watch, I spent an entire semester watching movies from before 1950.
Okay,
Like
not
3
horrible.
features a week.
Cameron, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Have you seen The Lord of the
Hell yeah.
Rings: The Return of the King?
Yeah.
Have you seen Parasite?
No.
Oh,
Dude, I need to
hold
see
on.
Parasite.
Hold
dude,
on.
I literally
Caleb,
looked up
Caleb,
top
Caleb,
10 greatest movies of all time, and guess what is on the top 10?
Parasite?
Inception.
Okay, there's a big
No.
difference between top 10 movies of all time.
I disagree with that anyway.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love
that
that
movie.
as
Caleb.
well.
If
It's
you
good,
think that
don't get me
Return
wrong,
of the
but-
King is somehow better than the Fellowship of the Ring,
Yes,
No.
how?
100%. I love Return of the King.
I love
It might
it
be-
too,
it probably
but
is my
not as
favorite.
much as Return of the King. Not as much as the
of the
Fellowship.
Ring. I think Return of the King has the best battles in the entire series, and it makes it.
Now the battles
so good.
isn't really the best thing though, because every time I watch the Fellowship of the Ring all the way through, the very ending makes me cry every single time. When Sam and Frodo have their absolute will they won't they moment in the boat.
That's funny. You're right though.
I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. A promise. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. I don't mean to. God, I
That's
love
fair.
Sam. Sam is the best character in that trilogy.
Yeah. Sam is amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, that trilogy is not very memorable for me.
What?
Okay.
Oh, and I just don't
I'm
watch movies.
never watching
I think Cameron needs to be evicted from movie school now.
Yeah. I'm really confused about this.
Like, every siren is going off in my head.
I've seen the trilogy like 4 times, and I don't know. Like, the books were really good, but
I actually haven't read the books.
I've read
What?
2 of the books and The Hobbit, and they were all very good. But for some reason, the movies just I can't remember them.
Oh, you MacGuffin.
It's not my fault. They're just
You just
so.
got called a MacGuffin, bro. How do you
Yes, he is an item or object that a story is based upon.
feel?
I'm just like.
Anyways, Cameron, back to your point of conformity. 'cause
Yeah.
We definitely got way off topic talking
yeah.
about movies, but it's fine.
It's fine.
What on earth is conformity?
Explain.
So the movie Dead Poets Society, the whole thing revolves around them being in some sort of all boys school with the one guy who died who played Peter Pan, something like that.
Some kind of
Robin
Shakespearean.
Williams?
Yeah,
I was
him.
gonna say Robin Williams.
freaking insane?
Oh
I
my
forgot his
gosh.
name for a second. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Cameron, you're looking like a really bad film student here.
Seriously.
Like, I'm sure you're really good, but like Cameron, just
No,
We're gonna
Cameron's
get
the
so
guy
much hate.
who stole
I can't.
everyone's
I can't
homework.
get one night
He has
that I just
no idea
can't
what he's
remember
actually
things.
doing. This is all
no,
just for extra
Cameron.
credit.
Like as your friends, we understand. But like, you also just sound
I know.
the least knowledgeable.
Okay.
tonight. Yeah, the
Anyways.
least knowledgeable in film tonight.
Anyways, Robin Williams is like trying to get these students to question conformity. Conformity is kind of just like how society wants you to act and how society wants you to do things. And it got me thinking, like, I don't know, is there a reason that most people don't question conformity that benefits society? Should we question conformity? What are your
And
thoughts?
another thing,
So-
how many old traditions have been passed on that shouldn't have been?
Yeah, so this is, I mean, it's a pretty complicated topic. I don't think we're gonna answer it tonight. Like, just 5 guys sitting around answering this, age-old question.
I don't know what you're
Wait.
talking about. I'm a sophomore in college. I know everything.
Rock. What is rock? Rock
what
no taste
is-
good.
We're gonna rebuild society from the ground up tonight.
Let's do it, boys.
Rock together, we make fire.
Clack.
No, but like in terms of conformity, there needs to be some amount of it. It's just how much and what areas should you conform to and what areas should you not.
Yes.
Because there are some things that, like, if you go against conformity, you're going against actually good things. Like, I'll give the, like, extreme example. We all conform to the law that you shouldn't kill someone. Alright? The people who go against that conformity end up in jail for good reason. And so, I mean, that's kind of an extreme example and doesn't apply exactly correctly, but you get the idea.
I don't think that's necessarily conformity. I think that's just the government
Yeah,
using
that's
force
just
to do that.
natural law, and
Yeah.
Yes, but you're still conforming to the law.
Yeah, you're still
Yeah,
conforming
that's
to
fair.
the societal standard that killing another person is a bad
now-
thing.
what if we talk about something that's actually about
I
conformity?
swear. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just asking.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna have something.
What were you thinking though, Caleb? What did you think he was gonna say?
Nothing.
What did you think I was gonna say, Caleb?
Anyways,
Why
what's
must you
something
assume the
that
worst
we-
of the?
Hey, I was just.
I'm not keeping that in.
That is
You
totally
can't.
reference. That is a reference, absolutely.
So can we actually we should pick maybe a specific societal norm and talk about that. So something that isn't law but a societal norm that you're going to get really strange looks if you don't follow.
Ooh. The Big Bang Theory.
No.
That's
No.
not
Walking
that
into Walmart naked.
No, that's a law. You can't do that.
That's a lot.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, is public nudity
Hey.
like against the law?
Public nudity used to be a norm about 6 to 8,000 years ago. They used to be the norm.
oh my gosh.
So,
I mean,
you know.
I mean, do we? How like recent do we want to take this?
Like,
Because like I could say like socially it is socially like on a more acceptable point right now to wear a mask in public.
Okay,
yeah.
actually, no, I think
Actually,
this
yeah.
one would be good.
Hmm.
It'll be a
Ooh.
little controversial, but I don't think it'll be overly controversial. So I'm
Ye-
good with this one.
Does that make
You-
sense?
This
Okay,
is
let's do it.
Well,
Yeah,
and this
I'd
depends on what state you're in, because some states still require it by law, like Illinois,
Yeah.
but in Wisconsin it's not required by law. So do you want
Yeah.
to take somewhere like
But I still-
Wisconsin?
But it doesn't. I mean, either way, whether it's by law or not, it was still originally a social like.
yeah.
Does that
Now,
make sense?
I've actually looked
Originally.
into this a lot. Like, a lot of people won't wear masks almost out of spite. And they'll even look at other people who do wear them as people
Like,
who just give in or just like complete
Are just afraid. Yeah.
sheep who don't know anything. Like, okay. But
Yeah.
you really need to just think for yourself about, do I have any possibility that I could be spreading something? Have I been near anyone who may have been contagious? Because the whole
Yeah.
thing of wearing a mask is not to keep yourself safe. It is to
Yeah, it's
keep
keep
others safe.
From you. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, this might not be the best
Well, no.
case because it's not all society that accepts it. It's very
Yeah.
controversial, so it might not be a great one because we want to find something that like most of society or all of society accepts, but that if you went
But
against
that
it,
won't. See, that's the
You see what
hard
I
part
mean?
is that a lot of it is just like, I'm trying to think.
A lot of it is like second nature. I was gonna say the mask thing is to a certain extent something like social conformity because there are a lot of people out there who will wear masks simply to conform to the standard of wearing masks. When
That's
if
true.
you're in
Okay,
the
okay,
UP
that's a good
of
point.
Michigan, you might not necessarily need a mask. You're
Hold
in
on.
an isolated
Now-
area.
I don't know why this came to my mind, but is it just me, or does the name Fauci sound like an underwear company?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god,
Am
it
I
actually
wrong?
kind of does.
It sounds like a
Yeah, it kinda
designer
does.
underwear.
Not
Okay,
gonna lie.
You got
Actually,
Jockey,
Ooh,
you got Gucci,
you wearing a
you got
Fauci?
Fauci.
That's a nice Fauci belt.
I got iced
No,
tea through
you
my
can
nose.
afford that? A Fauci T-shirt?
oh my
What?
god.
Dude,
No,
how did
I-
you get your hands on that Fauci thong?
Anyways,
Oh my god! Oh, did you hear? They're coming out with Fauci tampons.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Great, so you can f us up even more?
Oh god. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I have an
God.
example. I thought of an example.
Wait,
Okay.
Okay, what about wearing togas?
Oh,
Huh?
I actually like this.
Isn't that good? Because like I feel like back then they would always wear like, well, maybe not togas, but like
okay. Sorry. Yes, I do like that one. I just want to ask a question. Is it illegal to be racist?
It's not illegal.
Well,
Not illegal.
What do you mean?
And it's
Technically.
not
Is it
wrong if
illegal?
you
Because-
keep it to yourself.
Because if
yes,
is
it is.
illegal-
Kenny.
because if-
Yes, it is.
It's still
Because
wrong.
if it is illegal,
It's
then this
still
doesn't
very
apply.
wrong.
If it is illegal, then this doesn't apply. But if it's not illegal to be racist, then this does apply as something that is very not socially acceptable. But there are certain people who go against that social norm.
So, when we're talking about this, we're deciding if it's good or bad to go against conformity. And you're bringing up a subject that we all agree is bad to go against
Yeah.
conformity.
Yeah.
So, like,
Well,
I feel like togas is better than
I
racism.
think
I'm not gonna
togas-
lie.
togas are better than racism.
Title of this
Dude,
episode.
Yes,
Boy,
title of this
Why
episode.
don't you just say abandon the conformity of the British road and just force them to drive the right way by you, the only person driving on the right-hand side of the road?
I mean, I agree with you.
What?
Beep, beep,
But-
move or die, bitches.
Beep, beep, move or-
Beep, you chop it through chicken
Oh my
looking
god. What the? I'm cutting that out.
remember, folks, racism doesn't just apply to other races.
Get out of the way, bro.
Kenny, as you can see, is racist against English people.
English isn't a race.
Why do they?
Have you seen? Pretty sure they are.
Oh my god.
Yo, why do British people pronounce British without the T?
We
Because
dumped
they
it all in
lost
the
it all
harbor.
in 1900s. 17? What?
Oh my god.
1900.
Because that's right. Because the Boston Massacre happened in the 1900s.
Oh my gosh.
That was a 200 level IQ joke.
Anyways,
Oh my gosh.
back to the togas.
Okay, so how does this apply?
So if I walked into the store with the toga on, obviously that's not socially like it's not illegal, but people would definitely
Everyone
give me
would look
funny
at
look.
you weird.
Maybe like, what is
Yes.
your problem?
Now you
So-
know someone's going to approach you and be like, "You're so culturally insensitive."
No,
Actually, so there was a video I saw of this guy, just like walking. I don't know the full context, so maybe there was more. But from what I understand, this guy was just walking. He was white, and he had dreads, and he had a certain type of dread. And this woman walked up to him and started like yelling at him and telling him he can't wear it because he's white and it's a traditionally black hairstyle.
I
And
did
he's-
hear something about this.
Yeah, and so and she was just like yelling at him and getting on him for wearing that hairstyle. And like first of all, that hairstyle, from what I understand, now I
Is
could be
really
wrong
gross.
here, but I know I love those. What? From what I understand, that hairstyle actually originates from Egypt. But I mean, again, I could be wrong here,
Hmm.
but I think it originates from Egypt. And so, like, if you're gonna rag on someone, and I'm doing this, if you're gonna rag on someone, make sure you know your facts first. Which is what I'm doing exactly now. I'm ragging on her without knowing my facts,
Dude,
but that's okay.
Who the heck rags
James,
and
you're
actually
right.
knows what they're talking about? Honestly,
true.
Smart people.
James, you're right. It's actually dreadlocks came from early Native Americans, India, and Egypt.
Yeah.
So none of those are and I don't mean anything negative by this, but none of those are traditionally African American at all.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I have many white friends who have dreadlocks. Most of them female. And it looks good.
Yeah, exactly. I actually love dreadlocks. I think they look so cool. You get like dreadlocks with the you put like beads in them. Looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, it really does.
Mm-hmm.
But
Unless it's
anyways,
in a mohawk, I can't see it on a dude.
a mohawk.
A mohawk?
A
like
mohawk
mohawk
of dreadlocks. What?
No, I actually know what he's talking
It's
about.
like
Is this a
only
thing?
the center of
Yeah.
the head.
Yeah, no, like it's actually really cool.
Yeah.
I just
But
looked that
anyway.
up, and actually that looks so cool. What in the world?
Right?
Okay,
My
okay.
gosh.
And then some of
Yeah,
them are
I'll-
like
I'll
colored,
note top.
like blue
Mhm.
and green. Oh, that looks so cool.
Right?
Anyways, togas. Yeah, so if you walk into a store and you have a toga on, that's not necessarily like bad or anything, but it's just unusual. Is that something like clothing and stuff? Is that something we should question conformity wise socially?
I think it's weird because I feel like our culture has come to a point where it's very accepting of a lot of things. Does that
Yes.
make like in general, I feel like our culture has gotten to a point where we're just like wear whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. I still think there are like if I were to walk into Dunkin' with a toga on, yeah, I would definitely still get some weird looks. Like that's not going away just because we are kind of in this culture that we can wear whatever we want. But I don't know. It's interesting.
Is
Yeah.
then our cultural shift in that sense of like wear whatever you want, say whatever you want, do whatever you want, be whatever you want. Is
But-
that a negative thing potentially?
That's the problem, is that I think it can be, because how far does that go? You know, is it going to go so far that I can walk into Dunkin' with a Speedo and I can get offended at you if you start
Please.
looking at me weird
Please.
for it?
Do it.
What if I
please.
walk into a Dunkin' wearing a yarmulke and have curls on the side of my head?
Amish?
Amish.
No.
No, that's Jewish.
I know. But this is actually so. Personally, I think as long as you're like not nude or like close to nude, like you're fine. Wear what you want. It's not really that big of a deal to just like to wear something that most people don't wear, as long as you're not being like rude. If that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
But then what would be the point of wearing a toga? Like why? Like I would question if I saw someone walk in with a toga, I'd be like, why are you wearing a toga right now? Like
Renaissance
were
fair.
you at a like a party or like what were you doing?
Yeah.
Ren fair.
It also
100%.
that statement alone, James, makes me think like, does that mean like in this? I'm not trying to
Oh
start
my
a debate
God.
or anything, but I feel like we should be able to almost be rude in some capacity.
Legally, yes.
Now that we're talking about this and what we can wear, I think you've all convinced me. I now wish to buy a Crusader outfit and wear it in
No.
all my social outings.
No.
Thank you and
No.
good night.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
Dang it,
We talked about the difference between legal and rude. Kenny.
What?
That's illegal.
What could possibly be
That's
rude
illegal.
about the army of
that's
God?
illegal.
Oh,
There's
his fault.
nothing.
His fault.
Take back the Holy Lands.
Before I rip out your unholy glands.
But I don't know. It because along with this societal shift towards wear whatever you want, we also have this societal shift towards don't condemn me for anything. Like let me live my life the way I want to live it. And I don't think that's good either.
Yeah,
No.
that's very
No.
that's a very
Mhm.
bad attitude to have because it feels so entitled. Just like let me live my life and me do whatever I want. You sound like a college kid who just wants to party their way through business school.
You sound like a half a
I-
dozen people, of which I will not mention in this session.
To be completely honest, oh my gosh. To be completely honest,
You all
I
have
think-
someone in your head.
That's fair.
That's
yeah,
fair.
well, I think of the same person right now too. To be completely honest,
Probably about you, Kenny.
no, it's not you, Kenny.
Why do we all know? This is never mind.
We all know.
We can't. We all know, but we can't. Well, I think we all know except for Kenny.
I'm pretty sure I know.
No. So I think this depends on like what area, because I to a certain extent I agree with you guys, but in another degree it's like if people want to wear whatever they want, like people shouldn't dictate what you wear unless it's like job specific or certain things in general. As long as you're being fairly modest, you should be able to wear what you want. And so I think it really depends on what aspect of life you're talking about.
Oh, James, I'm so sorry. I will now trade out my Crusader outfit for Peaky Blinder outfit.
Oh, that's okay.
See, there you go.
But also, doesn't modesty change like wherever the location is? So like if you're swimming, obviously you can wear a Speedo and like everyone's fine with it. So it also changes on where it is.
Yes, it does. It does depend on context.
I would also say it
can't-
depends on attitude, because if your attitude towards it is, I'm just trying to do like live life and be me, then that's one thing. But if your attitude is, I'm not going to let anybody, I'm going to do what I want, I'm gonna do whatever I feel like I want to do, then that's a
then you
completely
get shit
different
like Cardi
attitude.
B.
If I walk into Dunkin' in a Speedo and I'm just completely confident,
And you're like, this is me, I'm a swimmer, and you just do what you need to do, I feel like that's not an issue.
Now, if you go into a Dunkin' Donuts in your Big Brother's army uniform and hide your arm behind your back like an amputee,
No.
No, Kenny, that's not allowed.
I know it's
Kenny.
not. I've never done it, and I never will.
That is actually against the law.
That is actually against the law.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
definitely
okay.
agree with Cameron with the attitude thing.
Yeah, like if you walk into Dunkin' though with the Speedo on and you're like, they're like, sir, do you have any more clothes? And you're like, no, I'm gonna do what I want, this is my town, then you're probably gonna get kicked out. But if you're like, sorry,
Exactly.
I just came from a swim meet, I just need something to pick me up, I gotta go jump in the pool again or something like that, then
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
that's
like they'd
true.
be like, oh, okay, sorry, didn't know we were dealing with a professional here.
oh, that's another thing. That's interesting that you bring up like professionals and / or celebrities, because they can wear whatever the frick they want.
True.
Yeah,
and
that is
nobody
true.
cares. Like,
Dude, I'm
I guarantee-
so annoyed about all these like ridiculously gaudy stuff that female celebrities wear, and how like 60% of them are like wearing almost nothing, or it's
Yeah.
just completely see-through.
yeah, but you can't. Like,
Mhm.
nobody's gonna tell them they can't wear that.
Social
Mhm.
conformity dictates that we
Of course
accept
you do.
that.
So what shifts our culture then? Like, do you feel like it's the rising stars in our culture that shift what's normal and what's not, or like what switches the norm for?
Yeah, it is celebrities.
clothing?
It's whatever the celebrity wears. It's the same as like the 1500s and 1300s and stuff, when kings would wear different things and people would wear what the king would wear. They would try to get closest to what the nobility would wear. It's
Yeah.
the same thing here. Celebrities will wear new things and we'll try to start matching them. And a lot of the time it's really not great stuff, and so then society starts conforming to what the celebrities are wearing, and it's not great. A lot of see-through stuff and stuff.
Mhm.
And well, you could
Yep.
even compare this to like religion, like just I know in the Christian faith, people wear what like people who follow the Christian faith or the faith of Islam or any of those will wear more modest clothing because that's what their celebrities of like Jesus and Muhammad told them to wear.
Or
I never
or
thought about
even-
it like that.
Yeah, like
Or-
everybody has the one person, whether it be a religious figure or a celebrity, everybody has a set of social rules that they follow based on the influence of whoever.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Why do I now picture every Christian walking around in a white toga with a
Toga?
red sash? Everyone. All with like penciled in beards.
Penciled in
That's
beards.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But on the topic of that, what about the conformity of relationships? Like that's just completely flipped.
What do you mean?
Like from people being solely based on dignity and like the purity of virginity to just completely throwing that out the window the past like what 20-30 years.
hmm I feel like it's coming back a little bit though. Like I feel like people are starting, maybe not like you're right. Like it's definitely it's switched, but I still feel like those who value that are still standing up for like.
Definitely.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think our parents lived in that culture as well of like purity rings and keeping all this stuff pure. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they all lived in this like pseudo Christianity culture where that was like everything.
Yep. Here's a really
Oh my god, stream chat.
Cameron, you remember our youth group, right?
Yeah, with
That was literally my only outlet to the outside world from being homeschooled my whole life.
oh
At
yeah.
first, I was like, wow, this is really weird. Everyone's super nice and always together. And then I hear about
You're
and
gonna
then
have to
I
bleep
look
that
more
out.
into I was
That's
like,
fine.
oh,
Yeah, that's
people
cool.
are like this too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, should we expect a flood anytime soon?
Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's been a large cultural change in purity and relationships, and it's because people now have the attitude of because I can.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, even in our parents' age, like AIDS was a huge epidemic that was going around the country. Like STDs were such a major thing back then. And now you can fix that and bippity boppity boo is gone. Like you have protection. You have so many things that allow for just whatever you want. And so that because I can attitude took over. Whether you think it's for the better or for the worse, I don't know. But it definitely I don't like the attitude of because I can.
Again, for me personally, I think it depends on what area. Like for clothing, I really don't care what other people are wearing. As long as it is like fairly modest. If they want to wear it just cause, if they want to wear something really, really bizarre, let them. That's fine.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of areas in life where that's fine. If someone wants to create really, really bizarre music,
Banana
let them.
hammock.
Exactly. Someone wants to name a song Banana Hammock? Let
No,
them.
I was
but
a late
if-
response to clothing, but yeah.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Yeah, but like I think you have to go back to like you have to figure out what is moral and what is not moral, and then after you figure out what is and is not moral, then you can figure out everything. Because if something is moral and just bizarre, then let them be. But if something is immoral and seemingly normal, then that's what we need to like discuss. Does that make sense?
Doesn't moral
Everybody
I was just saying, aren't morals dependent on the person though? Like everyone has different morals, so where can we find that like that core moral that like or what do you mean by like morals? Are you talking about for the person or
there is a standard.
Yeah, I would say the
there's a
average
standard.
Societal morality. So like
So-
society as a whole has like a mean moral
Mean moral.
morality.
But wouldn't that go back to because I feel like it's changing now, like we said in the last 20, 30 years, like everything is switching. But now can we only say that anything that's like we were talking about earlier, if it's illegal, then that's wrong. But if it's not illegal, then it's fine.
So this
Like-
depends on your view of morality. This is actually one of my favorite topics. The whole thing about morality is what is moral and immoral can come from different places, but 99% of the places you're gonna find some standard of morality, there's always either room for error or they're created by humans and it doesn't work. And so if you're judging morality based on what is lawful, that's not a good way to judge morality because then you go back to like Hitler, where like the government was sanctioning concentration camps and was sanctioning, a lot of what happened in World War II. And so if you go by what is lawful and not, you're going to run into a lot of issues. If you go by moral relativism and every person has their own set of morals, then you're going to get you're going to get a ton of conflict. Because what I decide is moral is going to be different than what you decide is moral. It's going to be different than what another person decides is moral. And it can end up being very destructive. And there isn't like a overarching centralized authority between all of the nations. And so there's nothing that keeps one country from having a different set of morals than another country. And that's where a lot of war can happen. And so defining what is moral is really, really difficult.
But our culture has got to the point where everyone has their own different morals. And it seems like as long as it's like what I was saying is as long as it's not illegal, like it's okay. Like that's what our culture has come
That's
to.
what I'd say culture as a whole would say. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like individually everyone would agree with that.
Oh yeah, no, like we just said, like everyone has different opinions, everyone has different morals.
I don't mean to do this, but I need to give you guys a Cameron's Toilet Talk
Yay!
at the current point in time. So you guys enjoy that. I'll be back.
Well,
All right, this is the
Cameron's
time
on
in the
shitter, it's time
episode.
to get some shit talk.
This is the time in the episode
Literally.
called Cameron's Toilet Talk. Y'all are very good at interrupting.
Yep.
Yeah, you're welcome.
For this week,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask the question, and I don't know whether we should answer this question or not. But
Oh,
it's
no.
fine.
Give me question.
If you had the chance
To change
to
your fate. Would ya?
I hate you. Man just quoted Brave. Are you kidding me? No. If you had the chance to force Cameron to do
Oh
one
my
thing,
gosh.
what
Oh
would
my
it
gosh.
Oh
What?
my gosh. There's so many things.
be?
There's
And it could
so
be-
many
you could
suicide
force him to
missions
do
I have
lit-
in mind.
What? I was not expecting that.
Oh man.
Okay, what are we thinking?
Oh, I got one. I had it, then I lost it.
What?
You could force him to do one thing?
Yep.
What?
I would force Cameron to be consistent in playing D&D.
Ooh.
Okay.
Actually,
So
I could say
you're
that
using him
about
to
a lot of my
benefit.
friends. Let's be real.
Wait, so I would force Cameron to give me half of his income.
Oh my god.
Damn.
You're so cruel.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
he's gonna be fine because he's gonna be a videographer or whatever. He's gonna make plenty of money.
Videographer.
Jamie said, "Why not all?"
Because all right, you gotta let Cameron live. Like I can't take
Wait,
away
why am I living? What am I doing?
Why am I living? What is the reason for my life?
But yeah, then
Personally, I would force him to make his dad adopt me.
What?
oh my gosh.
Oh, me too.
I haven't met Cameron's dad, and I'm sad about it.
You should.
Yeah, my parents are pretty cool. Anyways, I wanted to talk about something that's been in my head that I was curious about. Have you guys seen Book of Boba Fett yet?
Yes.
Nope.
I haven't seen all of it.
Okay, we can't spoil it. But what
Wait,
was your thoughts?
I don't know if I've seen it. Did we watch it together, Caleb?
We watched the first episode together. But
Yeah.
and
James was there, too.
Yeah.
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 How many episodes are out?
2 right now. Episode 3 comes out tomorrow. How did you guys like it without revealing any spoilers? How was it?
I think honestly, it was kind of lame. I don't know if this
That's
is
'cause Blair's
too
lame.
much. No. It was dumb how he escaped. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like how he got out of the what's it
yeah.
called? The
I
sand creature?
disagree. I think that was
I
very.
think it was
Boba
no.
Fett. I think that was
I-
very Boba Fett. I think
I
that
mean,
was.
it
that's
makes sense. It
exactly what I
makes
would have
sense.
expected.
It makes sense, but I still feel like they could have done better. They could have found out something that made I don't know. That just
That
it
I
seemed
think
too simple. It seemed
I
way
think
too
that
simple.
made the most sense with how he would escape.
I don't know. I didn't like
That's just
it.
me.
I was
I
happy with
loved it because I'm a huge Boba Fett is probably one of my favorite characters in the entire just Star Wars series.
I don't understand that at all.
I love him.
He has like 4 lines.
But
he's
that's
a
one of the
character in the
reasons-
Clone Wars, though.
Lines.
He's also a character in the Clone Wars. It's just his character just so interesting.
Especially his extended universe character.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's so much to him.
I mean, he's fun to play in Lego Star Wars, like the video game.
That's actually a really
It's
fun
to
game.
play in Battlefront
That is
2,
fun
the
game.
original.
Wouldn't that just be Battlefront 1?
No.
Battlefront 2, the original.
Yeah, from 2005.
Yeah, Battlefront 1.
Yeah,
No, I agree with Caleb. Boba Fett's one of the coolest characters.
Like-
And the fact that they got that actor back
Yeah.
He played Jango Fett in the originals.
Yes, that was really cool.
I'm ready to see
Bill Burr.
Ewan McGregor. I'm excited
Ewan
to see
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor in the new Obi-Wan
Ewan.
series.
Oh yes, I'm very excited about
Is
that
an
too.
Obi-Wan series? We know everything about Obi-Wan.
I mean, not really.
There's a series. There's a period of time between the third movie and the fourth movie that we don't know like a lot about.
Yeah, we literally only have one scene with
You
Obi-Wan from that entire time period.
Oh shoot, that's
Dude.
right.
He literally just hides out on Tatooine, doesn't he?
I mean, no, he kills Darth Maul in that time.
Well, yeah.
And then that means that there's probably other important things. And we know for a fact that we're going to see Anakin guy.
Anakin guy.
Man, I'm forgetting actors' names tonight, okay?
Anakin guy, maybe Vader someday later. Now
No,
he's just a small fry.
Darth Vapor.
He left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, singing, "So I'm gonna be a Jedi."
Oh my god.
Isn't that a Weird Al Yankovic song?
Yes, I love Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al is the best, dude.
He's so good.
He's so funny.
Such a wholesome bean.
A wholesome bean.
An Amish paradise.
An Amish bean. Kind of relating though, spoilers, I kind of wanted to tell this story before we head off, because we did just hit the 50-minute mark.
Oh shoot, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Shoot, dog.
I was in class yesterday, in my screenwriting class, right? And our professor, to introduce everything, was like, what's a movie you guys have seen over break or whatever? Did anybody see anything cool? And some people said Spider-Man, and like I was like, I saw Tick Tick Boom. That was pretty cool. That was a good movie. And then he was like, yeah, I'm not a fan of Marvel movies or any of the Spider-Man
With him.
stuff. And then he proceeded to spoil Spider-Man No Way Home for the entire class. And there were people who were commenting, because he doesn't know how to use Zoom chat. He's like 85.
Dude,
and there were
how many
people
death threats did he get?
No, they were just people commenting, being like, I haven't seen it yet, crying emojis. And I was like, this dude just spoiled Spider-Man for like 30
Wait, have you
people.
guys all seen Spider-Man?
Yeah,
I
have
haven't
you?
yet. I haven't.
Oh, okay, yeah. We
I don't
won't
care,
spoil
though.
anything.
Wait,
No
you haven't
spoilers.
seen it yet, Blair?
No,
It's kind of sad. You should see it.
I know. Maybe at some point.
Yeah,
Maybe
all
we'll just
four
wait
of the
for-
Spider-Men die.
Lightning McQueen dies.
Wow.
Tom Mater's the new
Wow.
Sith.
Ka-chow.
Jar Jar Binks is the Grand Master of the Jedi Council.
I thought you were gonna say.
Let's
never
look on
mind.
a force
Yeah.
character now. You shall make boom boom in my council chamber.
Kenny, can you do Mater from Cars?
Mater, toe mater, that too.
Wow,
Actually, pretty good.
that's not bad.
amazing. That is amazing. Oh my
Mater's finna get funky.
Oh my god.
You gave me an idea for an NPC.
Oh no.
Jamie said this man is striking out on everything filmed today.
Who is?
You?
I am.
I know, Cameron.
I'm
so am I.
striking out on literally
Oh, yes.
everything film. To finish this podcast off, did anybody else have anything they really wanted to talk about?
Impressions.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm very good
I wanted to see like what all impressions we all can do.
at this.
Well, I can't do anything, so y'all can have fun.
I don't know. I think you would make a killer Walt Jr. from Breaking Bad.
I don't think he
I don't know
knows
who
who
that
that
is.
is.
I
Damn
mean,
it.
didn't we watch Breaking Bad at or last year, Caleb?
No.
Maybe I watched it with Sterling. I don't remember. I think I've seen a few
Like,
episodes.
yeah, he did. I didn't.
I have no idea who did you say though? You said who?
Walter Jr.
Walter.
from
Yeah, I
Breaking
don't know who that
Bad.
is.
I don't know.
So
Just
nope.
it had
Think
much
of
more of
good
a lisp
impressions.
on it, and it's killer.
Wait, are you saying I have a lisp?
No, I'm saying add a lisp.
Oh, add a lisp. I see. Okay.
Annie, give me 3 really good impressions you can do.
Oh shit.
Oh, like
Gollum
well,
for sure.
Oh, dude, I love doing Gollum.
Wait, now do it though. Do it. You have to prove it. Can't be like that guy on Family Time.
Dude, I
Family Guy.
haven't done this in so long.
All right, hold on. Let me give this a try. So you've got you got Smeagol, which is like, Master, we can hold on. Hobbitses? What's a hobbitses?
Okay.
I feel like you didn't inhale helium. You ate the helium tank, and someone proceeded to shoot you.
Hobbitses? What's a hobbitses?
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Hold on.
What has roots that nobody sees is turning the trees. Up it goes, and it never grows.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Oh, let's have another one. No, Richards. Finish him off now.
Oh my god.
That's
Dude.
pretty good. I think if I knew better quotes,
I've been thinking about replacing the guy.
In high school, I was in like a drama class, and I did a whole monologue as Gollum and Smeagol.
Oh, that's
It was fun.
Oh shoot. What's another one? He doesn't have a name. What's so funny about Biggeth Dicketh?
Oh, Julius Caesar?
I have a very great friend in Rome named Biggeth Dicketh.
Love that. Love that movie. Life of Brian is so good.
Yeah, I have a wife, you know. You know what she's called? Incontinentia. Incontinentia buttocks.
Yo,
Yeah.
here's my impression of one of those Roman guards.
What?
Alright guys, how'd I do?
Very good. Very good. I'm very proud. Best impression of the night.
Oh, my God.
Cusco. Yeah, you'll find me some Cusco.
Alright, poison for Cusco. Poison chosen special to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Poison special to kill Cusco.
Right, poison for
Yeah.
Cusco. Poison chosen special to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. Oh yeah, I can speak squirrel. Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak, squeak.
I wish Ethan was in here. We all know which one he would do.
Yo, Logan, do you want to hop in for a minute?
I don't know if he will.
Excuse me.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, shoot.
Alright. Alright. Nice.
Oh, I don't know any of his lines though. What's a Master Chief line?
Oh.
A big line of coke
Frick,
that
I
Master
would know
Chief
this.
What Cameron said.
Oh man. Oh, I'm just.
I need a weapon.
I need a weapon.
Thought I'd try shooting my way out.
Thought I'd try. I can't do it. I need to hear.
Oh,
it. I need to hear it
really
myself.
famous quote from Halo 2. Permission to leave the station, sir. And then he's like, why? And then he's like, give the Covenant back their bomb. And they're like, permission granted. It's a freaking badass scene. One of the greatest scenes of all time.
Oh, Jeremiah wants in. I think he's gonna do his King Candy.
I will allow it.
Allow it.
I am the Senate.
I am the Senate.
No. Do it. Do it.
Permission to leave the Covenant ship, sir. To give them back their bomb.
Now, personally speaking, I can't believe for a second that you thought I was gonna do King Candy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, I could always just go back to my good old Kermit, you know, go back to the roots and enjoy it. But f*** that, what's going with King Candy up in here?
Oh my god.
Oh
Which
my
meth
god.
did he do?
Now, personally speaking, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, I think it's time to end this episode.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Guys, I'm going home.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. You man.
Oh my god.
I got an
That-
alien probe
That's
up
what I
my
couldn't
butt.
think of. What's the Bilbo?
Morgan Freeman?
Morgan
No.
Freeman?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
I'm pretty sure he can't do Morgan
Hold on. Give me a line by Morgan Freeman.
Freeman. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got nothing.
I got you.
Give me a good
Morgan Freeman quote. I'm gonna put one in stream chat for you.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Jeremiah did that. Hold on. Let me warm up. I can smell you. You just can't see me. Learning how. Hold on, no. That one's southern. I can smell you. Learning how to be still, to really be still, and let life happen. Nope. I lost it.
you lost it there.
Yeah, no.
Oh, hold on.
I'm Morgan Freeman. Oh, Jeremiah, can you Morgan? I
when
can
you-
smell you. Learning to be still. No.
When you left me to die on that godforsaken spit of land, you forgot one simple thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I invited Jeremiah to do his Morgan Freeman.
Like a turd in the wind.
Hello there.
Armless, faceless
Hello
thing.
there.
Like a turd in the wind.
Like a turd in the wind.
Like your mother in a car wash machine.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if Jeremiah's gonna join and do his Morgan Freeman impression.
Be mindful of your thoughts, Anakin. They betray you.
Why is
No.
the rum gun?
Kenny, do Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
Ah, so satisfying.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes, Anakin.
Another happy landing.
I hate you!
That
I have the high ground, Anakin.
was actually really good. I hate you.
Bacon. I need to leave now. You smell like crispy bacon.
All right. Well, I don't know why it won't let Jeremiah in, but we've surpassed the hour mark, so I feel like we should probably cut it here.
Hold on.
Well,
Wait.
Master, it would take too much time to send for help, so I thought I'd come and rescue myself.
Obi-Wan looks at the chains that they're both now in. Good job.
My, this here Anakin guy.
No, James. I got by dude.
Oh my god.
All right, have a great night, guys.
All right. Have a
Great
good one,
night.
everybody.
Great.
Great.
I hope so. Oh, Cameron's literally dying
yeah.
of COVID.
I still have COVID, guys.
I wish you all a great night.
Oh, he's here.
Now you see, Batman. I'm actually Morgan Freeman if he was white.
Holy shit.
I wish you all a good night.
On that note, I hope you all have a beautiful night. Oh my.
James, you have to take everything about Bill Cosby out of this episode.
Oh, I will.
But leave my comment asking you to take the Bill Cosby stuff out in.
Oh, I will.
Okay, cool. All right, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.